Okay, friends, I want to tell you a story. This is a story of three children: Thomas, Madeline, and Francis. Thomas, Madeline, and Francis were three brothers and sisters who were really good throughout the year so that they could get some gifts on Christmas morning. On Christmas morning last year, they woke up to presents. They ran downstairs, smiling with joy, looking for gifts with their names on it. Madeline saw that she had five gifts under the tree. Madeline was 5 years old. 5 years old with five gifts, not three, not two, but five gifts. Madeline opened her gifts hurriedly. She loved them. She was thankful for them, and she shared them and played with them throughout the year with her brothers and sisters. Thomas, who was older than Madeline, in fact, he was 8 years old. He thought he was going to get eight gifts, but when he got his gifts, he saw that he only had two. He didn't have eight, he didn't have seven, he didn't have six. No, he had two. At first, he was sad, but then he decided that he was going to open them and see what was in them. And after he opened them, he was happy. I have two gifts. He played with them, he was thankful for them, and he shared them with his sisters. Francis was next. Francis was 6 years old. Frances knew that she was going to have six gifts, but when she got to the tree, she saw that she only had one. Frances was not happy about this at all. She was so sad. She was so sad that she cried. She cried because she didn't have many gifts. She didn't have six gifts. She didn't have five gifts. She didn't even have two gifts. Frances only had one gift. Then Frances had an idea. She knew that if she got one gift next year, that she would be able to open up two gifts. So she saved her present and she didn't open it. She wasn't thankful for it and she didn't share it. So a whole year goes by. Francis and Madeline and Thomas decide to be really good so that the gift giver would give them more gifts on this year. It's Christmas morning. Guess what happens this year? Madeline, who had five gifts last year, decides to see how many gifts she has under the tree this year. And guess what? She got five more. Five more. She was so excited and she was happy and she shared her gifts again. Thomas, who got two gifts last year, got two gifts this year. He was happy. He was excited. He shared them. Frances, who got one gift last year, had her gift in front of her because she wanted to open two gifts like her brother Thomas, but she didn't see a present with her name on it. The gift giver saw that she did not share and that she wasn't happy with the gift she got last year. And so the gift giver said that you were unappreciative and you were not kind, you did not share, so you don't get a gift this year. Oh, Frances cried and she cried and she cried and she pouted and she cried some more. And then the gift giver took the gift that she got last year and gave it to Madeline because she was so kind and she shared. Oh, Frances, she cried and she cried and she cried and she pouted and she cried and she screamed and she wanted a gift. But she did not get it because crying and pouting is not going to change the mind of the gift giver. The end. Friends, what do you think the moral of the story is? The moral of the story, or the lesson in the story, is that it's not always that you have to be good in order to get a gift. Sometimes it's what you do with the gifts that you have been given. Are you kind? Do you share your gifts with your brothers and your sisters and your cousins and your friends? Or do you get your gifts and play with them just for a few days and then leave them in the corner? Do you say thank you and give your mom and dad a big hug once you get your gifts and your grandma and your aunties and uncles? Or do you say, yes, this is what I wanted, and then go play with it? This Christmas, be kind. This Christmas, make sure you share, because that's what the gift giver wants from all of us.